Good evening from my location to all the well-meaning Biafrans. Good afternoon and good morning depends on your time and your own location where you are watching Real Biafra TV at this hour. So, my humble greetings to you all, and I greet my Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, and also I greet my President, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano. I greet my Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko of United States of Biafra. My humbly and warm greetings to you. I salute you. And I greet all the Biafra's commanders and all the Biafra generals in the homelands. Those that are trying, doing everything humanly possible to secure and defend our life, despite the difficulties they are going through. My regards and my greetings to you all. On this occasion of this evening, we are here to put to rest misinformation or lies that is coming out from the True Survivor platform. That's why I said it doesn't matter how many years you are in social media and what you are doing. The how many years you are in social media does not make you the real one, and it doesn't make you the most intelligent and most sensible human being in social media. That is why you will see a name. I want people to tag me True Survivor. That is why I put his name, True Survivor TV. My message is going to you for your misinformation and lies that you are dishing out with Obieze on your platform. That is why we are here today. So please endeavor to like and share this program to go viral, so also to get to choose survival. What you are teaching people, where are you getting it for? Where is your evidence? Where is your backup? You just open YouTube page because of you hate somebody or because they did not give you position. You choose lies and deceive and propaganda, and bringing yourself down to that level is uncalled for. True survivor. I thought you know more than us, but now I begin to know that all of you who are fighting against this government was never genuine in the first place. It's now I know. Once any of you ask a position and you did not get a position, you will start fighting the government. You start saying lies and dishing it out. And some gullible will be with you and listen to those misinformation and those lies and teaching people what you don't know and some that you don't have backup on it. This is what we are here to prove to you. That they never in anywhere in the life a country is being declared, make a declaration officially. And the reason that that's country as organization. That is all of you never know that we are no longer in the era of bridge as organization. That we are in the Biafra government in exile. You don't know the difference between all these things and how the international law divide all these things and put anyone to bed where anyone belongs. You ask yourself, why choose you? So you have so forget so soon. Why Obato Obie being in a group or organization called Bridge and push for declaration? Where are we getting this lie, this deceive, this misinformation that we are giving to people? True survivor. So it's simply all of you are not even researching, and that's why I said it's not about kind of social media, narrate what you want, how you think it in your own. We are no longer in that level. True survival TV. We are not longer in the era of, hey, we think it's supposed to be like, let us say it like this. Bring back up of a country in the world that have made a declaration of their new independent country, and they went and registered it as an organization. Choose where is the evidence? If you bring your evidence, I will close my YouTube channel and I will not talk again. I will never say a word again if you bring such evidence of the deceive misinformation that you are misleading people on it. I want you to bring your evidence to survival. Because I am here to debunk your lies and your propaganda. And how you want to make the government to look like they know what they are doing. Who are you? We are here to present to the Biafran people the real deal and what it means once a country is being declared. Where are they getting? Where are these people like Sana Abarawa, Chiamaka Jere, who go 247 and true survivor, and Remigius Arandos and all of them? Where is your evidence? Where is the document? Where back what you are teaching up? Where is the back of what you are teaching people on social media? Where is it? Because you must give us an evidence of what you are preaching. And anything does not have evidence is a lie and deceive. Stop deceiving people. Choose survival. Stop the lies. Because of we have never come across of this level where we are. Anybody who is using the same method of IPOB as organization cannot transform himself into this movement that we are now that all the game has changed. I keep on saying this word. It's no longer the way we narrate things now that we are seeing international recognition in our own way. We must meet those standards of the international global community to reason and discuss like them. And show to them that we understand the value of our declaration of United States of Biafra as a new country. It is very imperative. That is why we are here this evening, to do justice to this. Please permit me 1 minute. Let me talk to a brother first. I will be back.
What is this one?
So, my people of Biafra, sorry, we are here to do the needful this evening. So, we want to ask you survival. We want to ask you survival. Where did you get you and the OPS and those nonsense comments that have been making on your platform? Where did you get that information that after declaration that a country still remain an organization, that we will go back and register University of Biafra as an organization? Choose where, how? So I thought that all of you in social media understand what you are doing. So you cannot even research and ask questions. You just open YouTube. You start telling people lies and start deceiving our people. A whole you choose survival. All of you who has tested money from Ogenkere are paying deeply from the blood money that Ogenkere gives to all of you. And that is why all of you are deviating. And once you deviate, you start lying. You will not even lie. You start lies against the something I thought you know. So you never knew. Come, choose survivor. Let me prove it to you that you were a liar, that you were a deceiver. Choose survivor. Somebody to tag choose survivor for me. The WhatsApp group you open, so you open a WhatsApp group to deceive people and send wrong information. And some gullible will start following you. Choose survivor. Common question to research, to ask, then you will find an answer. That is that you will not be messing yourself up. That's why I said, honestly, I don't really have time for all of you, but if I have, I will rubbish people under 2 weeks. All of you decide social media. I wonder where you are getting your information. The level where we are right now is no longer that level where we open YouTube, we start narrating something. Hey, do you know that after Biafra has been declared that it's going to register as an organization? Who does that? Where? Nobody should be that true survival. What are you saying with your mouth? Is it how the hatred has pushed you to? Is it how the envy has pushed you? You are to go 247. On a chain, they chain me. All of you. All of you, you are chained, they chain me. So my people, without wasting time, we will go in. And I want to present this, how I ask the question to research on what I had from Jews. I never wanted to go and search for this, to go and find this out. But when I had some people on his platform listening to that garbage that is coming from his mouth, and I was explaining, he put, see, anybody who put a red beret on his head is an evil. Go and check very well. India Zenola, India na India Zen, and anybody who comes out here and wear red beret, name of Biafra, run for him. He's evil. He's lying to you. He wants to deceive you. That is the meaning of red. That red is danger. And danger, is it something good? Danger is not something good. Once they deviate from the government, you start seeing them putting that red cap. Run from them, run away from those people. They are evil. If you are going to, you're wasting your time. Once they deviated, they left the name of University of Biafra as a government or as a country. They are all what? Centers of the of Ndokwasi, Ndi Amasi. That is where True Survivor TV has put himself into, to use social media to push lies and deceive out all of you, who are all of you that's the so Ogenkere give money, all of them have collected money from Ogenkere. Ona don't see him. When you never is no name onye welonka nwa alusi welonka buoya. All of you. Una ejiligo nka jango chala nwa alusi na $400. Look at what the foreigners have put all of you into. Mess up. Because nege no the ime la arose we nyon. Una eriele na una erigi ihe mmụọ. Una no izere mmụọ ọjọọ na-eme nkwuyeri. I don't want to size my anger too much on you. But let me debunk your lies. And that's your nonsense explanation that you are making. Where? is evident that after declaration of our people never understand the value, the importance of a declaration, and they have never knew, because they have never asked. That's why when some people will tell me, why am I referring to Bangladesh? Yes, because you must learn from people's history. Or history beyond the Bible. No buna opozo amara opozo ya lewe anya no do come na we see we odi ozo. Ndị wes no kwibo no bro na emara opozo ngi lewe anya no do. So the egbe anwa bo the past in a ledger anya, and the present future of every human being lies in the past. You correct it from the past, you pick up and move forward. Stop lying to Biafran people. Stop. I want you to use only this one I'm going to do today to know that whatever that is coming out from CHUCKS' mouth now is a deceit and lies. Happen to be a senior comrade I respect so much. True survival happen to be a senior comrade that I myself respect so much. Until this day, he start messing up. And that from Obo, Onyeze, Mejomu, Echefuo Mafechishia. People that were taught they understand. You never knew. But the issue is that whenever you have go against the spirit of Biafra, the spirit will leave you, then you will start messing up. Let us go into what brings me here, because there is no time.
That is a very insightful question that highlights the complex legal situation a newly declared country, or de facto state, faces without international recognition. The answer is no. An unrecognized country cannot simply register as an organization to gain the rights of a state. Why a country cannot be an organization? The legal difference between a state and an international organization is fundamental. Feature: sovereign state country. International organization, e.g., UN, AU, ECO, WAS. Origin of power. Inherent. Recognized as a, quote, primary subject of international law. Its legal personality is born from its existence, control over territory and people. Derived/created. A secondary subject of international law. Its legal personality is created by a treaty signed by existing sovereign states. Membership. Not applicable. It is the member of the international community, formally registered with a charter or treaty by its member states. Goal: to govern a population and control territory. To facilitate cooperation between sovereign states. The legal status of an unrecognized state. After a declaration of independence, an entity like Biafra would be considered a de facto regime or an unrecognized state until it gains recognition. 1. Existence versus recognition. According to the declarative theory of statehood, an entity exists as a state if it meets the criteria of the 1933 Montevideo Convention. A permanent population. A defined territory, even if borders are disputed. An effective government. The capacity to enter into relations with other states. If an entity meets these, it exists as a state in fact, regardless of whether it is recognized. 2. The role of recognition, constitutive theory. While an entity might exist in fact, international recognition by other states, especially the UN Security Council members, is what makes it a full subject of international law, allowing it to join the United Nations and other global bodies, sign bilateral treaties and trade agreements, have its citizens and property protected abroad. What unrecognized states actually do. Since joining international organizations like the UN is impossible without broad recognition, which the parent state Nigeria would block, unrecognized entities usually pursue the following paths to build legitimacy. Strategy. Description. Goal. Establish a government in exile, setting up formal structures, president, cabinet, etc., outside the claimed territory, e.g., BRGIE operating from other countries, to demonstrate institutional capacity, to fulfill the effective government criterion and act as a lobbying body. De facto governance, issuing national ID cards, driver's licenses, collecting taxes, and running essential services within the claimed territory where possible. To show the international community they exercise genuine control on the ground. Non-state advocacy, registering as non-governmental organizations, NGOs, or advocacy groups in foreign capitals to lobby lawmakers, the UN, and media for support. To gain political and humanitarian leverage, as they cannot register as a sovereign state. Therefore, the Biafran movement is essentially trying to achieve statehood, the highest form of international legal personality, not organizational status, a much lower functional form. The two are not interchangeable.
The two are not interchangeable. So, I'm going to play it again before we go into analysis. Someone should tag to survive whatever it is to come. And I don't pretend. I posted it on his WhatsApp group so you can see it. How can, after declaration of a new country, after declaration, you went back to go and register a country as an organization? So up to now, people, that is why there's the people who claim they are fallback, claiming they are BRIGE. That is the organization where we are, and went to Finland to make a declaration. After a declaration of the new country, like instead of Biafra, then what happens next? We start using the name because they will use the name of the country that you declared to get you an international recognition. They will use the name of not Bridge as organization anymore. No. They are going to use the name of United States of Biafra that was declared, because we did not declare Bridge. In Bridge, we are organization. That is why our Prime Minister rushed for declaration, so we can have the necessary document in the name of a new country without international recognition called United States of Biafra, that are going to meet the Montevideo Convention 1933. That under that act alone, we become a sovereign state. How can an organization become a sovereign state? So it simply means that it's all these years that we are flowing these people. They don't even know their left from their right. When the game change, their brain cannot carry them to change. And the true survival with his cohorts, who go 247, and Obieze, and all of them, they start lying, manipulating lies, propaganda, because of the evil money they have took from Ogenkere, and that is blood money. That is one thing that they will not get themselves until they return that money by all possible means. And the more deviationists come inside them on their own. We will play it again before we are going to calm down to do our analysis. And in fact, from now henceforth, we go back to USB government, what it simply means, and the who is going to get this particular international recognition. Listen to this.
That is a very insightful question that highlights a key difference in international law. A new country is a state, not an organization. The short answer is no. A newly declared country is not registered as an organization. It seeks to be recognized as a state, which is a fundamentally different type of legal entity on the world stage. Here is the essential breakdown of the legal distinction and the process a new country must follow. 1. States versus international organizations. The terms state, country, and international organization have distinct legal definitions under international law. Feature: a state country. An international organization. Legal status: a primary subject of international law possessing inherent sovereignty. A secondary subject of international law created by states. Origin: formed by a population in a territory asserting sovereignty, e.g., Declaration of Independence. Formed by treaty or formal agreement between multiple existing states, countries. Key elements: territory, permanent population, government, capacity to enter relations. The Montevideo Convention criteria: no territory or population. It is an institution created to serve the interests of its member states, e.g., the UN, WTO, NATO. Goal of recognition: to achieve the status of a sovereign, independent nation. To gain legal personality to manage global cooperation and issues, e.g., global health, trade, security. A new country like the United States of Biafra aims to meet the criteria of a state, specifically a sovereign state, which is the highest legal status in the international system. 2. The path to legal status: recognition, not registration. Instead of registering as an organization, a new country must achieve recognition through the following key steps. A. Meeting the legal criteria of statehood. The most widely accepted legal standard for a state is found in the 1933 Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Duties of States. To be a state, the entity must possess 1. A permanent population, people. 2. A defined territory, land. 3. A government, an organized political authority. 4. A capacity to enter into relations with other states, independence/sovereignty. B. Diplomatic recognition by existing states. This is the most critical and most political step. While a new entity might meet the 4 Montevideo criteria, it is still not a full subject of international law until existing sovereign states choose to recognize it. Bilateral recognition. An existing country formally acknowledges the new country as a peer sovereign. Multilateral recognition. The new country applies to join major international bodies. The biggest milestone is joining the United Nations, UN. C. Joining the United Nations, UN. Gaining a seat at the UN is widely considered the ultimate act of multilateral recognition. The process involves 1. The aspiring state submits an application. 2. The application must be approved by at least 9 of 15 members of the UN Security Council, with no veto from any of the 5 permanent members, China, France, Russia, the UK, or the US. 3. If approved by the Security Council, it must then be approved by a 2/3 majority vote in the UN General Assembly. In short, a country is a sovereign entity that exists to govern its people and territory, while an international organization is an entity created by countries to manage their shared affairs. The former seeks sovereignty, the latter seeks cooperation. Would you like to explore the concept of de facto versus de jure recognition, which explains how a country can exist without being fully recognized?
Are you hearing it? Do you even know that a country can exist without recognition, without being a member of UN? A country can exist without international recognition. Country like Kosovo, they are a country. They use their money. They have their whatever that makes their country, they have it. They refuse to seek for recognition under international global community. They're on their own, using the economy to serve their people. What of Northern Cyprus? I don't say a country. What is this with our people? We open YouTube, we start talking. And some gullible, we concur, we will deceive them. They will concur on that trash, that lie, that misinformation that you're leading out. Honestly, we need to do more. We need to do, because there is many lies and many deceit. That is why I always, you see, that's why Ojibon and Ekro always, when you see me as humble lion dealing with these individuals, single-handedly, he's doing a very great job. Then, when we are doing it to them, it's also to change the narrative and the mindset of the people they want to capture their mind. Because there is many lies. Look at you survivor. Look at you survivor. Coming out. Open YouTube. After Biafra has been declared, how could a white man will be mocking true survival? Because number one, true survival did not understand the meaning of declaration. True survival did not understand the meaning of international recognition. The international recognition, true survival don't know the meaning of this one. These two things, they are, or they know, but because of so what true survival is bringing out is misinformation, deceit, and lies. I hope you are hearing it here. This is an under the international law. We'll go into analysis right now.
That is a very insightful question that highlights a key difference in international law. A new country is a state, not an organization.
Do you hear what they said? A new declared country without international recognition, without achieving or taking care of all our borders, our land, is a country, not as an organization. And they said that they will never register a country as an organization. I wish there is a way I can be live on my platform. Then he will be putting this analysis of true survival. Then we'll be doing this. We will do this one. We will pause. We will also bring this one in. I don't know the link. Because that is because my platform still a small platform to compare my senior man, Humble Lion. Because when I'm alive on my own, I can't be live there also. I wish with that link is available. Then we will be reading this, then we will bring to Survivor. He will be talking with the OBS, then we will listen. Then we will use this one to debunk their evil lies and their misinformation or of their gullible mind. Because you have hatred on Ngozi Arabeze. Because of did not give you position. That is why you are lying. That is why you are like Nigeria, who is colluding with Finland. Or you are like Finland, who is now colluding with Nigeria. You being no and being believed, Biafra has been declared, was preaching. Now, that the declaration has, we will abandon it. And we go and register our declaration of a country as an organization. Choose survival. Please bring evidence of one country who has achieved their own country in that way. Just one. Then I will shut down my YouTube. I will not talk again. Even to go on any platform to make a suggestion, I will not. Look at people who come to their platform and listen and make our own suggestion to them. Look at what is coming from your mouth. Ona chem they chem me. Look at the way ona chem they chem me. You know the make it abuna nwa ya lochazi ogu. Onu ma bu nwoke enwerezi akụkọ ndị ifere eme mkpi. Ụmụ okoko. Ana ekwu ya na aka inyo na social media. Okwu maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ano na aka inyo ndị mmadụ na egiri nya hụrụ na akọ. Some people that support we ha na akọ. Gabo eziokwu ga basic. Where we are, whatever we are doing, we will bring that in base and we'll support it under international law. Because a country, there is these things between country and international community that you must meet. Let's continue. So you have it here. They said, a new country is a state, not an organization. And it cannot be registered as an organization after a declaration. Before we went to Finland, we are organization like IPOB, One Nigeria's organization. Bridge that we are into then is as an organization registered by Simon Eba Joko. You don't register a new country anywhere. Once it has been declared, you know the declaration ends every country registration. What you will generate is to generate a document of how many people who participated in that declaration. That is why the Umoko sign and give them Ngozi Arabeze. That is why you sign that in the here need be a witness on a day that this country has been declared. So what is eating us up is what I don't know. What is eating us up is what I'm thinking. Please, as you come, please like and share the program. We want this program to go viral because this misinformation. You know that True Survival, he has a WhatsApp group. He has a big YouTube page that Biafra is listening to. So you can also see that if you don't believe that all things that he was saying after he has left the government is a lie, only this one will prove it to you that his lies is all this time. Only this can prove it to you that True Survival is a liar, that he's a deceiver. He's misleading people with fake information. We are no longer in the era where we open this YouTube, talk about this new country that was declared with our own mindset. See, we want to debunk the lies of the enemies like Adabi Orama, like Chiamaka Ajere, like Oge Abakrawa, and all of them, and Sonny Beggar. We want to debunk their lies. That is when we use our own common sense to put into what they are doing. But when it's come to present this government, this new country, it's no longer, we must have things that we are bringing out as what they put down as a laid down structure to us. That is the template. OBS, the template of a new country is under international law. That is where the template will lies. It's no longer the template of Woto. Because nobody recognize a country that are going to become a violent country. No, they want peace country. That is why we are no longer into armed struggle to take the international global stage template so they can be able to understand that we met those criteria and we respect all the existing protocol happen to be the template. In a template IPOB and the bridge, then you are not a country. When you declare the country, there is things you will stop doing for you to get a peaceful and well-respected recognition from the international global community. I imagine people are getting all this your lies and all this your information. From where? You have been on social media for so long. We move, my people.
The short answer is no. A newly declared country is not registered as an organization. It seeks to be recognized as a state, which is a fundamentally different type of legal entity on the world stage.
Are you following? The short answer is no. A newly declared country. Look at what I'm reading. Look at it here. Look at it. Let me scroll up a little so you can see. Choose survival. Look at it here. There is things that has been there for you to do. That is why you don't know what you have opened YouTube to do, except to come and be lying to people because of you hurt somebody. Does it matter? A newly declared country is not registered as an organization. A newly declared country, Choose Survival, is not registered as an organization. Obieze. Freeman equal to Onye. And the all of you who are in the same level. Where are you getting this misinformation to people? If what you are saying does not have backup, why saying it? Because I told you one thing that we must have in our mind. The game has changed. Many of us cannot carry the explanation or the analysis now that Biafra has been officially declared. Now that we are not into any group organization anymore. IPOB is an organization registered by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Autopilot is an organization. Bridge is an organization. Remember that bridge that we are into before we went to Finland is registered organization. That is why Ogen Kere can manipulate and change, remove the name of our prime minister there, and he's the owner of the bridge. What are we? Oh my God, we are very far from the reading. Honestly. Which is a fundamental different type of legal entity of the world stage. Which is what? A fundamental different type of legal entity on the world stage. A new declared country can never be registered as an organization. And once you are in organization where you gather together to mobilize a group of people to accept the same ideology with you, then you are still a group. Now let me bring it the other way around. All this party, PDP, APC, APOGA, Labour in Nigeria, they are all group of organizations. You don't know that. That is why they are all being registered. Once somebody used one of them that was registered and contains and won election, either governor or president, then he will leave that organization and join up, take the leadership of a new country, not longer a leader of an organization of APC, APOGA, or PDP. Let me put that way to let me understand of choose to understand. So that's why I told you in the first place. When we are in Bridge, before we went to Finland, we were an organization, fine, accepted. But after declaration of an independence of a new country with a document, with an eyewitness of numbers of people. Do you know that Obatobie overwork for us to where we are today? To achieve this our declaration, to stand on the name of United States of Biafra as a country. You cannot register a country as an organization, choose survival. Obieze. And those who believe in that garbage that's coming out from your mouth. When we are leaving all of you to respect yourself, you refuse. Choose survival. We find out na Ibu okay. Inata, enough one. Choose survival. You are rats. When you are biting someone, you will be blowing breeze. Oh, forget me. I'm not knowing how George Juginime. Why can't I now? Nanketo Bona Nebuto Biru na Rasha Oko. That is to go 247. That is true survival. And those who will deviate more. Because the template of a country is quite different from the template of an organization. That's why they told you that our declaration is going to save Mazen and Simon from castration. And they are going to come out like a hero because what we are fighting for has been declared as a country. And also, using that name, president on them, is to change the status that was arrested as a leader of organization or a group of people. Listen now to survivor. By now, I thought you would be on the international global stage, teaching us, making research, bringing the important things out to the Biafran people. So my people, a country can never be declared and went and registered it as an organization. Nah, kedu onye asị n'imi, kedu onye asị n'anya etinye nni. Ọkwa chizo ọbịa na-agwa anyị ihe ahụ. Na izizi n'anya na-etinye nni, instead of eating ya n'ọnụ. Sometimes with a drip, you can eat from your nose. Mana when be yes n'anya we etinye nni now. Okay, that is what true survival is preaching to the people with Obieze. Today, the Obieze true survival was condemning has become his best on his platform. Anybody who is against government now, run to go 247 true survival. Because they all believe in on what is called misinformation. They are misleading people with their platform. And those who are like them must work with them. Here is the listen. Let's go. I want to I want to be played before I will explain. So they won't say that I just make up a story.
Here is the essential breakdown of the legal distinction and the process a new country must follow. 1. States versus international organizations. The terms state, country, and international organization have distinct legal definitions under international law.
Do you hear that? A state is a state. Whether recognition or no recognition is because it remains a state. It remains a sovereign state. Once you pull out a declaration, you become a sovereign state under the eyes of the international global community. Then you have to go and work for you to achieve your official declaration. For you to use the template of the international community to prove who you are. All these things that you are seeing today is overdue of long agitation, the danger that's in the long agitation. That is why everybody wants to do things and narrate everything in his own way and think that is the best. So, a difference between a country and organization. From a country, you can form organization. Is it not true? For someone to come and tell you that after making a declaration of a new country, that you have to go back, register the new country as an organization. My people, under the circumstances, under the eyes of the international global community, it's not working in that way. It's not workable at all. When you have made a declaration of a country, without recognition. Because of because of no recognition, then you go and register the country as an organization. It's not true, my people. It's not working. I hope you're hearing it. They say that under the international law, that these two things are different things. Now, how could you be an organization inside a country? And how can you be organization represent a country? Is the question we need to ask. Then let us go. A state, country, and international recognition. Let us how this thing goes, so you will understand it.
Feature: a state, country, an international organization.
Do you hear something? Future, a state. Future, a state, not organization. Organization lead to have a new country. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu registered IPOB as organization. And when he registered, in one of his broadcasts, he told us, or he lectured us, that a time will come when the people of indigenous people under his organization will give a mandate to make a declaration of a new government or to declare a new country. Did you not have it from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu under the IPOB? If the IPOB organization is after making a declaration, why don't all this while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make a declaration and registered it as an company, as an organization? Why can't Mazi Nnamdi Kanu first, since all this while now, why did he told us that being under IPOB, that from there the mandate will be given for what? To make a declaration of a new country. Then after they have given the mandate to go and make a declaration of a new country, then we now go back. Now register it again as organization. In under what who are we going to register it? Under who? True survival. Please bring to me, because when we are saying this thing, it sounds like what we are doing, that people has never done it before. What of Afghanistan of 2021? Afghanistan. What of Kosovo? What of Northern Cyprus? People of Namibia that get their independence from South Africa. How do they do it? People of Eritrea that got their independence from Ethiopia. How do they do it? Bangladesh getting their own independence from Pakistan. How do they do it? Those that they got their independence from colonial masters, do they went back and register it as an organization? Now, wow. Do not allow envy, hatred, and jealousy to destroy you, because when you have hatred on somebody, want to destroy somebody, when you are pointing that person one hand, 4 is pointing on you, and that 4 will destroy you. Why that one single hand you are pointing to that person will not be able to destroy that person. That is what people, I don't know, you people reason very well, because the thing is getting me angry when I see some things from people that you do not expect it from. It boils my heart. And I say, so this is people I have been flowing through survival for over past 4 years. Could you imagine? Over past 3 years. And this is person that I will be keeping time for his program. This is person that I will turn the station on, even if I am working. I will put earbud to listen to him. The level where we are right now is not what everybody can explain. That is the truth of the matter. And the things that will lead to what we are doing is not what everybody can carry anymore. So when you cannot carry it, just meet yourself, respect yourself with your honor and dignity, and respect yourself. So the corruption, see, I don't know why our self-interest want to destroy some people. Remove your self-interest in this movement, then you will last. You remove who you are, and I've been here before you come. Remove it, because overtake is allowed. Overtake is allowed. That is what we are seeing and playing out today. Future, a state country. A state country leads to international recognition. Then, under the international recognition, there is some organization that are there. This organization, there was made up of people from different countries. So we don't have to come here, bring this information to people and be telling people lies and claim that we are saying true, or we'll be analyzing lies, claiming that we are making sense. Judging in our bamboo, what you would do to bring a woman down, see, it's only woman who brings a man down. Check the history. What of Delilah and Samson? If you know that Abraham is a smart man, he could have been down by Sarah. When he could not allow those people to ask Sarah, rather he double cross and answer every question and save his life. So if you're in this movement, if you're on the side of this government and still stand up, you on the side, you are from the lineage of Abraham. But if by now you are deviating and you want to bring a woman down, which the woman will bring you down, you are from the lineage of a what? Samson. It's the time to differentiate ourselves. Look at what that man is saying, my brother. Giving lies out, misinformation, misleading people. Enough is enough. Don't do something against this government that not have a proof, because you are making mockery of yourself and you are doing yourself more harm than good. All of you who has deviated. This is my message to all of you. Now let us go. A primary subject of international law: processing inherited sovereignty. A secondary subject, remember number 1, and there is number 2. A secondary subject of international law created by state. This international law is being created by state, not by organization. A state, those that are there, look at it now. They say this is a primary subject of international law. Processing inherited sovereignty. Then, a second subject of international law, creating by state. So, is the state that's made up of this organization that are a member of the UN. You hear it clearly. Let us go.
Legal status. A primary subject of international law possessing inherent sovereignty. A secondary subject of international law created by states. Origin. Formed by a population in a territory asserting sovereignty, e.g., Declaration of Independence.
Do you hear something? Origin. Formed by the population in a territory as a sovereignty, e.g., Declaration of Independence. That is the origin of everything that we are doing. So, when you see all this kind of a thing, instead of you to bring it out to the fellow Biafrans, you are bringing lies and deceit because of Ngozi Orebeze. This is the template Ngozi Orebeze is using. I have keep on saying this. Wow, Flora, thank you so much. You are here today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your super chats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May Elohim bless and protect you. Thank you so much. What I am doing for myself. Because I need to be in Biafra land. I don't like here, and that is the truth of the matter. Another, I don't even want here. I want to be in my own country because I know who I am. And the only part of it is that many of these guys who are deviating, they left Nigeria when we are fighting for protests on the ground and dodging bullets. So they don't know the painful part of what we are doing. Obieze is embarrassing himself and think that he's talking. Chai. Onye mendi ba here bikon. Now who do this to us? To choose somebody on the go 247 and all those that you have even forgot their names. Let us continue, please. Origin. The origin of everything is where? Nah, I need laptop, man. The origin formed by a population in a territory as a sovereignty, e.g., Declaration of Independence. Now, bring the words of Mazen Nnamdi back to your mind. If you're true Biafran, bring the words of Master Simon Eba and all his hard work for us to make a declaration. If we make a declaration and you go and register it as an organization, then why are we doing that again now? We are an organization before we make a declaration. And after the declaration, all the organization dies from that day that a declaration of Enukan has been made. Immediately that we declared Biafra on November 20, 2024, every group is over. Every group now is suppressed down. Like when you use a party name, which is a group of people to win an election. After you have won the election, the party's name goes down. You stood up to be to have responsible for the conduct that have won election on their because of. That is an election to us. We win our declaration. How could we go back from where we are? After the population, after the sovereignty, after the declaration of the independence of a country. Hey, now wow. We continue.
Formed by treaty or formal agreement between multiple existing states, countries. KL.
Do you hear something here? This is under organization now. Now the so-called UN organization. No, they inform the treaty simple. The declaration of their country they are together. Because they are not going to declare another country for them to be a member of the UN. Rather, they choose that word UN as an organization. Then every country are coming in there to bring the problem their country are facing. So if you have idea how you solve your problem, then we will use and solve my own. It simply means no quibo. If something is scratching you at your back, if you're a human being, you will look for your fellow human being to scratch your back for you. But what happened to animal? You run to a tree. That is what having organization under UN simply means. Where you submit all this. And these countries that are under UN, who passed their declaration, gather together to use the things they pass and put it in the law for you, who will later have a new country being declared. This is just a simple analysis of it. We do not need an in-depth analysis on this. We just need a little bit analysis. Honestly, today, this was not program I want to do this night. But on my own time, I don't know how I come across of that thing. And the thing pops my head. I start making research. Let me see what, is it true? And why, if it's not true, let me bring it out to our people so we can see the misinformation that True Survival is giving to our people with OBS. And on that program, he was trying to defend OBS. Not that choose survival, choose survival. You are embarrassing yourself. Child, after all these years of your work, what you are doing now is to embarrass yourself. I am sorry for you. In fact, there is no sorry for you because I don't know that I will say you don't know it, and you will claim because this overclaiming of we have 2 cents is our problem. Overclaiming. We must stop overclaiming. We must stop overclaiming. It's not helping us. That is our problem. We don't know. We claim we know. We don't research. We claim we research. Why do we need to copy some certain things? Because Nandi Bias na obru want to uzo seat na bi uzo enwe mkpọ ite dị n'ime ụlọ ezibere nsika. That's why you need to go to some countries who have achieved what Ojukwu failed. And if you don't look for the example and take some things that will benefit us from there, we make the mistake. That's why I ask you, why when you go to school sometimes, they will refer you to pass examination of your old seniors to go and read their paper. When it's come to Biafra, because you have to go to Arabese, you open your mouth widely and talking nonsense. Our sister Akubilo said, "Thank you so much for what you are, for doing this. I was so ashamed of True Survival, embarrassing himself, trying to defend Obieze. He just misleading up himself." Yes, so nobody, unless you allow yourself to mislead, that is the only way you can be misled. And that is also why I advise people, mind what you are listening, because what you are listening might crash on your brain. Believe you me. Our body is very weak to accept things that are not right. Our body is very weak. Our body is very, very easy to accept what is not right. But it's very hard on our body to accept the truth, because the truth is always bitter. That's why I told that the guy of my page is bitter truth. I will launch you that bitter truth, and I will see me this one. I don't romance word. That is me. I don't put emotion into whatever I'm doing. I stand up and do it in the way that whoever asked me to do it. And if I could not do it that way, I will have peace of mind. Let us continue. You have heard it clearly. What are we trying to prove? We are proving to True Survival and his cohorts. Declare independence of a country. He will register as organization until we take over our land. And I've also proved to you here that we don't need to get even 50% of our land before we can be able to get national recognition, or before we can be able to be a country. From the days of the declaration, you have become a sovereign state. Then you will push as a country has been declared. You will use the name of the country you declared to push for your international recognition. If you want to do that, see, if we don't want recognition, we go into armed struggle. We use armed struggle at Nigeria way, and the answer now Biafra be using our currency. Anybody who accepts it, don't accept it, don't care. Kosovo is using their own country currency. Kosovo is using their own country currency, despite being an unrecognized country under the UN Charter, under the UN, even under the NATO, under UN and under WTO, NATO. All this is an organization that was being formed by the people that made a declaration of their own independent country. All this is what their countries that are there. After they have been there, they go back to their country and leave the organization. They can leave the organization, but they will not leave their country. I hope we are making common sense, my people. I hope. David Herbert, I thank you that you are my comment section. You should stop mentioning my. Yes, I must mention you, and because you are lying. True Survival. You were deceiving people. I tell you that you are here, True Survival. Do I fear you? Why do you open your mouth, True Survival, and said that Biafran people? Why? Okay, are you ashamed of yourself? You have my phone number. Call me on this live program, True Survival, and tell me how after declaration we go back, Biafra becomes organization. I don't know. I don't know that you're even here, safe. Am I afraid of true survival? Why do I have to stop mentioning your name? You too small to warn me true survival because I am brutal more than you. Because of your head, you go to a rebel, any position. You will start misleading people. Look at you, at your age. That is why I posted the program on your channel. So, okay, man, I'm not working for today. I prepare for you. You were disappointed, David. I want to call you by your name. Look at you, people I was respecting. Look at the international law now. Can't you research your survival? You were disgraced to humanhood. Look at it on social media. A man like you. This is everyone come and walk in the chalk. Why on those now cons now was social media in our boss. Give what a favor. Yes, now your real name is True Survivor. That's why I'm calling you. What is wrong with all of you? Give me respect. Now my senior comrade. Comrade my food. Comrade my tissue. On name is leading them mad because of your envy and jealousness and your hatred mind. You're not into the government. That's the reason why you are messing up. I purposely post the program on your YouTube, on your WhatsApp group, so you can see what I want to do. Am I afraid of? Who are you? The business bring more to easy. You don't know me. Police. Who the hell are you? True survivor. That is why when I come across anybody who put a red cap, I run away because red cap is evil. Red cap is deceive. Who are you? In a war, no one ne come on nugget, go on no more. What the query see? And I the true survivor. Turn the bubble true survival. Nonsense. We keep because of one of the best that's all one. If you debut can walk. I thank God you come across my platform and come and comment. Because that is why I wanted you personal. Look at you. I said, "Ebo mado. Ibu okay. Inate no. That is who you are. You never know what to nazo. You never mean one crack and one boost. I said, "No mama na go and you na see." Once the spirit of Biafra left you, you will not know. That's when you will start misleading people. Let me read this one for you. I don't know that you are even here. Let me read this particular place for you. The short answer is no. A newly declared country without international recognition cannot be registered as an organization. True survival, see from where I am reading, is research on international law. Go and check very well. Stop misleading our people. Stop open YouTube and be telling lies. I want to debunk you. That is why I put your name. But that's how I do my own. That is who I am. They have really defended their land before. In fact, I will get time for you. Any program in now, I will analyze it. I will leave what I'm doing. I will analyze you for 1 hour, and I will take the other time to do what I have to do. You don't know the meaning of declaration of a new country. You don't know that. You don't even know the meaning of recognition and organization. You don't know. Hey, okay. You are chained, they chain me through survival. Go and watch that program. How you are embarrassing yourself, defending an evil man. You don't have level, choose survival. Choose survival. I said you don't have level. You see, even in Biafra land, you know my level in one now. I am general commander. Go and ask question. Now when I say you after have Biafra land, on social media. The kind of two obofu ka ga. Do you have a level to survival? What is your level? In a level, about to be any better position or coco. Choose survival. In a level, man, we have position inside the government. When about to be here, when we are in autopilot, when we are in the bridge, in a position, in a level. Look, one band say. Choose survival. Makachi like now. Go on to social media this time around. And you have equal. Evidence like what I'm doing right now. I don't come for that. Because I am full student of maths. Then Nagman Simon Eba. When I Biafra and they may protest. Who are you? Where are you? To survival. Why no may protest? Kebino. Ono pota no una na nonsense. In a level. Choose survivor. David Herbert Biafra 101. Gini me no bato be any vital position ki in a level. Le no one in a level ke in a position. Okwe ya as a man you are a mayor COS. Ine mi who can win. Can wa push. I broke na ta na afo no. Choose survival. Okwe ya obato be no me we protect the mandate. Manibu nwoke. Choose survival. Okwe ya agwia you are the surrogate. Choose survival. Kedi nke enyele gị. Okwe ya onema bato obi echi ozi ka kori okwe fu ya ejije nwa oje. Kedi nke enyele gị jere. On na so na YouTube ki nwe level 1 banse. You are level na only na YouTube page. I'm going to go 247. Because of $400. One really go John, I na control ni mendo no. Ono na odo kan de eze wo na ala Igbo. Ala Igbo ru ndenze. On ihe ono bo. Ono na ezo oku n'elu. Ono na ewe ihe na ala. That is who you are. Because ina ni be me just no nke awa na bu na go nke pasam na ga na. O yam njuwa na aso ya n'Igbo. So ni frame kwa na ya gi. Mbru gi jem jezo. Lodi here akon no nwaanyi ka ị na-alụso ọgụ nwaanyi ka ị na-akọjọ social media mgbagị ihe mabatu gozo arabeze except to Biafra iru level ngozo arabeze ngụna ihe kwuru ya bụ n'office ya on social media as of men kwara able Hitler #1 go and ask that is my nickname Hitler Adolf Hitler n'ihu ọrụ before your office mass ya commander e gba ticket e bia bill won now that's what you have done in Nigeria corrupt. Which is your level? Choose about, please. Level of lying, preaching lies. Is it your level? A newly declared country is not registered as an organization through survival under the international law. A newly choose survival. See what I am reading. I use the other my phone to research and whatever I come here to do. Look at it. All here from platform can do the research here. Can we remember boku nki na ekusi we pota? Can we remember this we don't say na true survival? A newly declared country cannot be registered as an organization. A declaration of a new country make it a sovereign state. Which organization is under the new country? One banse, in a level. Choose survival, what is your level? Stop writing, I want you to tell us what is your level to survival. What is your level? A professor. Or able, intellectual. Is what you are. That is your level. A level of lies and deceit, misinformation. That is who you are. I posted my program on your stage, so I want those that are worshiping you, those that you are deceiving to send it, and I'm happy that you are here. Look at what they asked us to do as a new country. A newly declared country. We are not the first, neither are we going to be the last. That is why the template of the new country is what? The international law. Are you a fool? In our voice in our here. You are father of saga true survival. After declaration, register Biafra as a country. Oh, saga that is why you gossip so much to survival. If you are a gossiper, in a gossip about to go to the base, my position true survival. I said it because I am inside all of you. Why are you lying? Look at you. Imana na onyara ne kwani aba onyara. Imana na mmadụ lee onwe exam or pass ya. True survival. If you go here jire na ụlọ akwụkwọ binye exam ya see ya dey ya, edesha ogara pass. All here nke na right now. The envy, the hatred, the jealous and the evil spirit of that possess you could not allow you to understand you make go mistake. Those who know you are running away from you right now. You go and check your platform now. Another quad, choose survival. The nonsense in them right now, people are starting away from you. And because of now, onye game binye exam or the shaya say amakia or mark good. But when you allow people to examine you, you find out na woefully. That is why I'm here to examine you. Because of you, let me start this program from fresh. Don't worry, let me give it to you. If we be whoever in I say, need a gossiper. And we had registration of USB. In high registration of bridge. We choose the Bible lawyer. Go and bring it. Let me see now. I don't put link on my page. What I put is a phone call. Choose survivor. I want you to bring the link. Bring the evidence of it is a USB as an organization. After declaration of it. We registered only IPOB. We registered only Bridge. And that is why after declaration, they told you here that under international law, after declaration, you are no longer an organization. You become a sovereign state. That the declaration is a step to become a sovereign state. Then, for you to maintain the criteria or for you to maintain the template, they now told us 4 principles that you have to maintain when you have declared a country as a new country, not as a group. These things are not for a group, but rather for a state. I choose the Bible. I can only join you on Sundays, which is my off, like today. So, I know that you're coming to your platform to survival because you have deviated. Exam, pass. To start every Sunday is my off. So, or Monday. Yes, next week Monday is my off. So let us debate on this to survival. Bring your evidence. Let us see. Also, USB can be only registered when we are under bridge to process the movement. Once you make a declaration of a country, you are no longer organization. True survival. I am telling you what the international law is telling us. You have my phone number. Number in a group, okay? +97 +97 is my number. Still survivor, send me that registration of USB right now. You have my number on your phone. I am on your group. My number there. So that is, you see, because of Nine lower exam, that is why you don't want to be corrected. And because of that, the spirit of envy, jealous, hatred has possessed you. Once if that Igbo were Disney for that red parade, the spirit no limit that red parade but lies and deceit. Okay, when they send the enemy can go now. When we are in bridge, register about our declaration. We may endorse Afa Gaza, or them one out to vote na Afa Gaza, United States of Biafra, or Biafra register. Already know about everything in the name of multiple dimension or use. Now, in your own common sense, true survival, then you have to understand that after declaration, for me, if your program triggers me to go to such particular thing I'm doing right now, true survival, is it possible that after declaration, so you are telling me that after declaration, register our declaration as an organization, true survival? Are you telling me that after our declaration, register our declaration as an organization? My brother, please now check yourself. See, this movement where we are right now is not where we use just our only sense to do. You must be researching and bringing out how it has happened to every other place. That's what I do. Except you, I never have time to discuss about anybody. Those who follow me know what I do. Go to my page and see what I'm bringing out. In the morning, what I preach here is how this name, the tag, this country of particular concern in Nigeria, how it can help us. Choose, go and educate. Choose, look at the education here now. And before I bring it out, I have taken my time to listen and also do what? I have taken my time to listen and educate myself first. Before presenting to everybody. That is why I can be able to explain it in every layman understanding, true survivor. I am not you who open YouTube and start forming a story and be narrating things in your own way. The only thing you do, which when the spirit is with you, is when you expose Nigeria and talk about Nigeria, they are able, they are, and things are going on in Nigeria. Except that, tell what else you are doing. The only thing you are doing is doing what? You only open YouTube, form your story and narrate it, and that is how you do. We are no longer in that level. You see, but choose. I never see you reading about Montevideo Convention. Choose, so go put up your phone right now. Check on International Montevideo Convention, how to build a new country. Let's see who is calling us. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, choose. Good evening.
Good evening.
You're welcome. I am listening to you. The mic is yours.
What you are saying and the derogatory comments you are using, the derogatory comments you are using on me, I have never insulted anybody on my program, neither have I called anybody's name on my program. And the very program you are talking about was where we were talking about the registration of the United States of Biafra. The registration was made the very first time, which was around January time, and later on it was changed on August. Have you taken go and see that registration and read the information in the registration? We are not talking about what do you call it? We're not talking about declaration or no declaration. We are talking about the registration that was done.
Before declaration or after declaration?
The discussion was on the registration. And when we talk about registration, in that program, I brought out the documents. You can go and research and see the documents. Go and check it. It is not hidden. It's not a secret. It is online, the registration. You will see it there, how it was registered.
My question to you, True Survivor, which time did you register it? Is it after our declaration of independence? Utilization of Biafra's organization or before the declaration?
I'm telling you, this August.
Come again.
The date is there. August is there. The date is there. It's in public.
Go on. Let me get one idea. Finish. I try to call by an because na ofi here draw manyawo.
Oh, I'll give one hour. You are there cursing me and abusing me. I didn't abuse you.
Because you was abusing the government also. And anybody.
What do you mean by abusing government? What do you mean by abusing government?
Do you know one thing? Where we are now is where Mazdan Kano said that we are mad, we are fanatical about this Biafra.
Listen,
that is where we are right now.
Preach to me. I'm just trying to let you know something. This issue of abuse. I am one of the person who is against it. You don't insult me, even if you disagree with me.
You are indirect. Choose.
I'm entitled to my opinion.
Choose survival.
I must not speak the way you want me to speak.
Choose survival. You are indirect. That's okay. Make we an sorry. In a minute enough one. Is the indirect name the government abuse and also bring the government bring our direction to mod. You see when you are defending OBS is when I said wow. Is it the true survival I know? Is doing it another person? When you're defending OBS. Listen. If you talk now, you allow me to talk. Yes. When you talk, I allow you to talk. That is me.
Go ahead.
When I'm angry. But I control my temperament. That is who I am.
Go ahead.
Mass youth survival. The question is it possible for a country to be declared and you went back, registered as an organization? Is it possible? That is the question.
Chinonso,
yes.
What you are asking me now, you are asking me about reality.
Yes.
Listen. That is where you get me. I'm telling you about something that has been done and is seen. The document is there, the registration. You are talking about normality.